between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. This will be taken very short. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Ready? 10 Lobo.
Here we go, here we go. Tight end right, tight end right. 4 down, 4 down. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Fair, fair. Fight.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Ready,
So
ready.
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 37, check 37. Slam.
Hard, hard. Ready, ready.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Slam, slam, slam. Jump, go.
On 2nd down, it's Henry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Chubb, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Nick Chubb stops short. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
40 seconds.
Good job right there.
Slam, slam. Check, 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 check.
Left half.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Throwing is Wilson, and this is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Check. He's coming.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wilson steps away to his left. This is caught inside the 15. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Miles Boykin there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. They got a man. It's Woods. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
Bombers. Go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm coming. Watch safety creep.
Hey, lock it.
Safety's creeping. Deuce.
Hit it.
Block now on 1st down. It's caught by Sanders. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Under 10. He's driven.
Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. On 3rd down, Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is Henry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Stephen Hauschka for the point after.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
You go turn left. You got that right there. Check.
Here's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Let's get this.
Come on, set. 8, read.
Hey. Kill. Hey, turn it out.
You draw quarters. Get it.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. The Sanders has got it complete. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. On first down, Bernard down to the 30 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that's complete to Sanders. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19.
60 out more.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch left. Hey, 0, 12. Check, crunch. Zebra. Hey, 0. Check. Rush in.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll pull it down. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Let's go. 280. Hey, check Mike 40.
On first down, it's Patterson. He's got the first down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Hey. Check out. Reload. Gun.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Hey, watch it. Watch it.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. A first carry for Trenton Cannon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Ready. 30 base. Go.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Fighting through, and he's got space. Still going. It's a big run there by Henry. 43 yards. So it was 3rd and 1. The defense, they stacked the box, and that's the problem. You break through that first level, there's no second level.
And most good running teams work against stacked defenses. They don't care if you have 6 in the box, 7 in the box, 8 in the box. It doesn't matter to them. Block people, give your running back a chance, because it could pay off big as it just did there.
Get it.
Block now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb.
Ready up.
Mark, 59, Mark. Check, 59. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Watch the safety creep.
Twist on travel.
He's checking crap. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the hell.
They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Henry running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, L.A. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. Under crunch. Check 37. Topper. Slam. Big grip.
Now Bernard. And an alley to run. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Go. 18 Gators. All day. Slam.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Yeah.
Check.
Go out.
A final shot before half for Locke. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Let's go, baby.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
You ain't going nowhere.
Throwing now is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
60 Pittsburgh.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Protein spill.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. He's tired
to go.
Running from the gun with Henry. And some room. Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Derrick Henry, 78 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Go, down. No. Check 52. He's checking. Crash. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Watch safety.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
36 power. 95.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it second and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go. The ball ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 29-yard line.
Hey, Sam off.
Again, it's Henry. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Go now. 10 logo.
54. Line 54. Double dog.
Look at me. Go.
Kill.
Rock it. Recon, 132 fighter.
On 3rd down, it's Henry, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give, right side. Bernard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
10.
10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Bravo.
Check. Fresno. Watch twist.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Check. Crouch. Gone. Tight dog. Hit it.
On third down, Bernard. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first, this from 41. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
Well. Go. You gotta get moving, man. Alert. Let's go double count right here.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
You better be afraid of me. You draw forfeit. Bam. Hard. Hey, exit. Be driven.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's going to go down again. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Move. Hey,
watch it.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, high 7. Hey. 46 now.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Rip left.
They begin this drive with Chubb. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
6. Pull it high. 5. Ready.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Lock. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now, pass complete here to Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Emmanuel Sanders. 59 yards as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Hey, team six. Team six. Get it.
Now Locke toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for two there, right? Up one. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, Irvin.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Miles Boykin in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Lock to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So third down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs.
Watch the system, travel. Ready?
Now a carry for Bernard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They'll go for it. It's locked. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates.
It's a turnover on downs.
You ready? Hey, echo.
46 for Mike.
Hey, Sam off. Yo, go.
Check 13. Kill.
Look at me. Door, get it.
That one looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score it. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And what a ride it has been.